Recently, I was fortunate to be a part of a New Zealand delegation to the United Nations examination by the Committee for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. The delegation was headed by Minister Judith Collins, and we had representatives from the Ministry of Pacific Island Affairs, Ministry of Justice, Te Puni Kokiri, and the Office of Ethnic Affairs. It was freezing absolutely in Geneva. We weren't expecting it to be snowing and for the temperature to be so low for those of us who were still enjoying a hot summer in New Zealand. The examination was rigorous, to say the least. It was an opportunity for the committee, or the third committee as we call it, to examine New Zealand on its compliance with its obligations on the convention that it has signed. Was also an opportunity for communities to participate in this process. So what that means is that communities or community organizations in New Zealand were able to write a report and to engage directly with the committee on their views on race relations and the state of play in terms of racial discrimination in New Zealand. This process is vital to our democracy. It enables the United Nations to hold the government of New Zealand to account for its obligations, and it also enables communities to play a role in giving an impression of how they see things in New Zealand, how they view the priorities that need to be actioned in relation to racial discrimination. We worked long and hard into the night, preparing each day for the examination over 2 days, and I'm absolutely delighted to say that ethnic community organizations had participated by putting forward shadow reports that gave the committee the fodder or the information it needed to question the New Zealand government on its compliance. The process was also very helpful in terms of enabling the committee to acknowledge the fantastic work that is going on in New Zealand between government, communities and individuals on preserving a stable society that is diverse and one that celebrates diversity in every sense of that word. So it was a real experience indeed, and I'm very, very pleased to see that ethnic communities this time, I think for the first time, had participated in this process, democratic process that shows that they are concerned about shaping the future of this country. I was also very fortunate to attend the Alliance of Civilizations Forum in Vienna alongside the minister. And this forum is very important in reminding many countries that are diverse about the importance of interfaith and intercultural dialogue and celebrating the diversity that we all have increasingly in our respective countries. And the minister played a very active role, and I must say, did New Zealand proud in both of those activities I mentioned. So long may these opportunities continue, and long may communities continue to participate in the activities I just described.